We never had a dog.
Oh, they had another brother?
And Sherlock accidentally killed the little brother?
Wow. That's jacked up. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, I'll tell you what's going on. The series finale of Sherlock, season 4, episode 3. It's so hard to say goodbye to Sherlock. Listen, make sure you stay to the very end because you already know me and Rekkai. We're going to chop it up. Have a bit of a back and forth, if you will, over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we may be scratching our heads over, like me hitting that last note. So without any further ado, let's get started. In case you were wanting to know, the name of this final finale is called The Final Problem.
It's the final countdown.
And how everybody sleep. Goodness.
Oh, yeah. It didn't go down on that plane.
Gives me sentiments of when Minecraft had that plane full of corpses.
All these people on here, and you got the default ringer on.
Help me!
Hello, my name's Jim Moriarty.
The
Final problem.
We come out the gate strong, don't we? Okay. I do feel some kind of way about it being done. This has been such a fun romp, man. Such a great, fun 4 seasons.
That turned out okay. You think so? I thought it was supposed to be the beginning of all human misery.
Croft in here.
Having flashbacks.
Thoroughly.
Here.
That must be him. It must be the family.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm looking for sister.
Right. At this point, you should already have the Thule out.
There's something in your hand, right?
But this is probably his house, though. He probably got a whole theater in his house.
Grab that umbrella. Yeah, there we go, brother. There you go. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Come over here if you want
it's
to.
not just an umbrella. Yeah. Light your ass up like my name is D'Artagnan.
Creepy kids. I'll throw my shoe at that kid.
Like vampires.
All the time in the world.
Oh. Hell no. There's no way I'm going to chase it up the stairs. I'm out.
Not only that, I'm going straight to where the pistol is.
You got to stab me in the front yard or something.
Nothing's impossible. You of all people know.
What? What? Shit, they had time to set all that up to make the Pinterest crack. He must be hot.
You can't.
No.
See, here's the thing. Yeah, with your Pennywise ass. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Oh, shoot.
Croft just walked right past the bigger, better sword. Like, yeah. Ain't that his house?
I mean, at this point,
you
you
not know
almost
that was
deserve
there?
to get stabbed. Yeah, that's the Minecraft I know. Bring the Thule out.
No, you
Ah.
hide.
It took his bullets out of his umbrella gun sword.
Experiment complete. Conclusion, I have a sister.
This was you?
I'm gonna beat your ass.
But he didn't know.
It's more than possible. She was John's therapist.
Shot me during a session. Only with a tranquilizer. You still had 10 minutes to go.
Right? Like, did you bill me for that?
Sleep well.
Dr. Watson, why would he do that to me? That was insane.
Yes,
Why would you not tell him?
the ones with nowhere else to run.
What place?
221B Baker Street.
Sake, this is not one of your idiot cases.
You might want to close that window. There is an east wind coming.
And yesterday's price is not today's price.
Facts. I can see why he was pissed. He did all that. He didn't even know he had a sister. That's deep.
They won't talk to you unless you sit in the chair. It's the rules.
I'm not a client.
And get out.
Facts.
Yeah, came up off the high horse, sat your ass down. Didn't
That's exactly what that is.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Thank you.
The kettle's over there.
That's right, Miss Hudson. You tell him.
Who was it said, truth is rarely pure and never simple?
I don't know and I don't care. And Eurus. The sister I can't remember.
Isn't that the name of like a moon? One of Jupiter's or Saturn's moons or something? I don't know.
Might be.
Sherlock, you used that to scare me. No. You turned my sister into a ghost story.
Franks, I'm thinking of Europa. Okay.
This is a private matter.
John stays.
This is family.
That's why he stays.
I heard that. Say it loud.
Deduction thing.
The deduction thing?
Yes. More than you can know.
Yeah, she's better.
You realize I'm the smart one.
As you never cease to announce.
She was different from the beginning.
She knew things she should never have known.
He said an era-defining genius. That's crazy.
He said smarter than Newton.
Sorry. The memories are disturbing.
She just popped into his mind, Cassie.
And she said,
Which one's pain?
So what happened?
Sent her ass away.
Redbeard?
He was my dog.
Eurus took Redbeard and locked him up. Somewhere no one could find him.
Dang. Oh. Yeah, once you start messing with animals, that's when you know something off. Yeah.
What happened to Redbeard?
We never found him. But she started calling him drowned Redbeard, so we made our assumption.
Dang. That's jacked up.
Eurus had ever even existed.
How could he forget she was living in the same house?
Because of his dog. No, she was gone by then.
Where?
Yeah.
Why?
She's cuckoo for Cocoa Damn Puffs.
Up a child because a dog goes missing?
Quite so.
No.
I mean, if the
No, we
kid
found
is,
the dog.
is a psychopath.
Immediately afterwards.
Look at this. Oh, she was going to go after Sherlock next?
We can't make her do anything.
She like, you're next.
Look at her playing with matches.
Wow. And you playing with matches too on top of it? She probably was running with scissors in her hand before she got
She
to her
burned the
room.
ancestral home down.
Bruh, she's on one. And she's like 6 years old doing all of this.
After that, our sister had to be taken.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You think?
There's a place called Sherrinford, an island.
Dang, they put her on an island like she was Napoleon?
That's where our sister has been since early childhood.
Oh my God.
Deep down below the old beach tree, helps are coming out.
Oh, this is drones back in 2017.
Yeah, it was drones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But like the earlier representations of them.
As still as you can.
Yeah,
This is before you could buy him at 7-Eleven.
yeah. They were expensive.
What's that silver thing on top of it, Mycroft?
Is that a grenade?
Really think so?
Yes, I really do.
Well, that's good to know. I've always wondered.
A kindness before y'all get blown to smithereens, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2, 1.
Oh, wow. They really blew up his flat. Wow. Yeah. We starting this season off right, ain't we? Goodness.
Now we ending it right.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if they was going to really do it.
Oh, I was sure. They got nothing left to...
Forget you ever heard it. What? Sometimes when we're out in these waters, we get that message. Just forget about it.
Was that a Mayday or something?
I don't know, but like you said, if that's the Alcatraz for the criminally insane, I ain't heard nothing.
The pirate.
Word.
Really?
He did the Batman jump?
That's what we doing? They wild.
There was another fellow with guns.
Where'd you find them?
Outside of the island, sir.
Ah, that's them.
Aye, sir.
I love how nobody can recognize John.
Yellow shift on my authority.
Sir.
That's Sherlock right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm sparing your blushes because we're supposed to be on the same side. And frankly, this is embarrassing.
No, wait.
On the right is Sherlock.
The true art of disguise, according to your famous friend.
Well, who was the dude?
See, you should have been looking at the guy you just gave your pass to.
See?
Oh.
That's what I was saying.
Ah.
When he answered, when he told the dude go down to put eyes on Eurus, and he answered, I was like...
Name badges, people stop looking at faces. You'd be better off with clown outfits. At least they'd be satirically relevant.
Eyes on Eurus Holmes. Governor's orders.
Answer yes or no.
Oh, you hear him switch his accent? You know, here's the thing. If Eurus really wanted to kill Sherlock, who said she meant that weak?
Yeah.
You know, she can do mind palaces and she's a era-defining talent brilliance. She'd be like, I've been waiting for this. It's only been 30 years. Well, she didn't turn around. She won't know that's him. So he plays too. Mycroft doesn't, but he does.
Good and bad are fairy tales. We have evolved to attach an emotional significance to what is nothing more than the survivor's struggle.
No, that's not the same woman that was playing John. Though.
It doesn't look like it, but then again, she's a little disheveled.
I'm too clever.
No, it does kind of look like her though.
Like
Hard to describe. It's like she
Recruited them.
smiling is advertising.
enslaved.
This is like a...
She's doing some kind of hypnosis or something. She's glamoring people.
I need to know how you got out of here.
You know already. Look at me. Look and play.
This is definitely some old Silence of the Lambs stuff going on right now.
No, not Bach. You clearly don't understand it. Play you.
Me?
You.
She told him he doesn't understand Bach from the first note.
Remember her Christmas present?
I am aware of the dangers Eurus poses and equipped to deal with them.
What?
Yeah, and what's the present?
Helping someone is the best way you can help yourself.
So
She
clearly you
reprogrammed
remember
John.
me.
She spent all them sessions with him. She didn't reprogram John.
Yeah.
Not now.
All the texting, like she's the one who made him do what he was doing with his wife.
Because I could make you laugh. I loved it when you laughed. Once I made you laugh all night, I thought you were going to burst. I was so happy.
And it's something how Sherlock is like the dummy of his family.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Put my trust in you, my implicit trust, as governor of this institution.
I know he's like, man, what all did she tell me?
No. Stop me in a minute.
There's a lot going on right now.
It's a lot.
I want to break free.
Yeah. Great song, by the way.
Eurus just dipped.
Hey.
I want to break free from your lies, yeah, so.
Does this mean Moriarty's alive?
I guess. Yes, sure.
So Moriarty was probably the Christmas present. So Moriarty, is he a pawn of Eurus?
I don't know. I was thinking that when he first got that helicopter.
Oh, this is Christmas Day.
5 years ago. Okay.
Whatever you're about to tell me, I already know it's gonna be.
Andrew Scott kills it. Like, dude, every time he gets on screen, he kills it.
All right, so there's actually glass there. You can see a reflection. And I was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was great how she did that.
Ooh, one and the same, huh? I like that. That was pretty cool. With the reflections. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're doing there.
You see your sister? Yes. How was that? Family's always difficult.
How have you done this? How is any of this possible?
You put me in here, Mycroft. You brought me my treats.
Tell him.
Clever, Eurus. You go, girl.
How can that be Moriarty?
Dead.
Please don't do that.
Well, you can stop me.
No.
There's a gun in the hatch. Take it.
Shoot that clown. The only person that can say...
Kill the governor.
Oh, God.
No, that's easy. All right, come on, John.
There will, I'm afraid, be regular prompts to create an atmosphere of urgency.
That's just a jerk move. That's just mean.
You are a good man, and you are doing a good thing.
So you're an
I'll spend
idiot.
the rest of my life telling myself.
Click. It's not gonna really fire. There's no way. No, I don't believe it.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm so sorry. Remember me?
Oh.
He's like, all right, well. Eurus is like, broke the rules.
Yep.
Keep one's hands clean at the expense of another's life.
You didn't have to kill her.
I didn't have to do it.
Yeah, I don't know if she's really dead or if that's even a real person.
I'm about to say, that's smart, because that's what I've done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will need it.
A sucker, ha!
Think you're not.
Come on now. All aboard.
Yeah. The Minecraft cuts be cutting me up. I mean, excuse me, the Moriarty.
Moriarty's wild. But you know, he's down with the kids, though. That's what they say on the streets.
6 months ago, a man called Evans was murdered, unsolved, except by me.
Oh, see the gun up top, huh? Okay.
Usefulness.
Yes, I should think you are.
I will not be manipulated like this.
Fine, John.
I mean, then you might die. You know, it's rough out here in these streets.
40s, old-fashioned sight, no crosshairs.
Glasses.
No crosshairs, huh?
Today we have to be soldiers, Mycroft. Soldiers, and that means to hell with what happens to us.
I'm going to apply some context to your deductions.
Oh, wow.
They're tied up.
Exactly. Now there is context.
Please continue with your deductions.
Of his skin Tamalugin blossoms on his red nose, and terror notwithstanding, a bad case of the DTs.
Nah, he couldn't do it. Yeah, not accurately.
I could be told by the state of his fingernails and the fact that there's hair growing in his ears. So it's a superficial job then.
New Rich.
Are you ready to condemn the prisoner?
Sherlock, we can't do this.
Plain, remember?
Sherlock, are you ready?
Are you ready? Ready to kill some people?
Scarred up.
Like the guard.
Dang.
You got the right one. Now go through the door.
That's wild.
Let's see.
The train has left the station.
Dang.
John,
Don't let us distract you.
just soldiers today.
Hmm.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, gotta tighten up, John. I feel. Can't say I'd have had had it in me to make those decisions. Woo! Man.
Gotta do everything that we can.
I'm scared. I'm really scared.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Now, back to the matter in hand.
That minute go fast.
Make us say it.
Say what?
Obvious, surely.
No.
Yes.
I love you.
Like I said, I love you.
If there's any form of crisis, if you do, I will end this session and her life. Are we clear?
Well, she didn't answer.
Molly be getting drugged through the ringer.
Oh no.
She need to just leave London altogether.
She should have been done left.
Hi, this is Molly at the dead centre.
Come on, Molly, pick up. Bloody pick up.
Bloody pick up, man. You gonna put him on red?
No.
Where's it? What do you want?
Molly, please.
Just tell her you love her.
Molly, this is for a case. It's a sort of experiment.
Not an experiment.
But I promise you it is.
I can't say that. I can't say that to you.
Of course you can. Why can't you?
Because it's true. Mm-hmm.
Why?
Of course you do. You bastard.
Say it anyway.
You say it. Go on. You say it first.
Just say it, man.
Say it like you mean it.
Man, just say it, dog. Dang.
Sister might blow up the house anyway. She's like,
Right.
I don't like the way she said you.
Come on, play fair. The girl on the plane, I need to talk to her.
I won.
Oh, she's not gonna do it, is she?
Pull yourself together. I need you at peak efficiency. The next one isn't going to be so easy.
Okay. Whew, I thought she was gonna still try and kill Molly.
Got the little score playing. Some. So is he emotionally compromised?
Maybe.
That ain't the way to get out against his psychopath.
And he's got a loaded gun.
Soldiers.
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 There you go. Let's carry on.
It's make your mind up time.
Whose help do you need the most, John or Mycroft?
Heart of the mind.
I'm sorry, Dr. Watson. You're a fine man in many respects. Make good goodbyes and shoot him.
Damn.
Watson, that privilege is now yours. Shit. He's right. Get it over with, and we can get to work.
I'm not shooting my best friend. It's just not happening.
Pathetic.
You always were the slow one, the idiot.
You trying to get shot.
Yeah, he is.
Put this stupid little man out of all our misery.
He's trying to put
What is he?
provoking him. But he's doing it on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Dazzle with your cleverness. You'll find another.
Please, for God's sake, just stop it.
Why?
Almost, I think they have a plan. They're doing this for Euros.
Not in the face, though, please. I promised my brain to the Royal Society.
Look at yours.
Why don't we try for that?
I won't allow this. This is my fault.
Man, you can't shoot your brother.
Moriarty. A Christmas treat. 5 minutes conversation with Jim Moriarty.
Oh, he's coming clean.
What did they discuss?
5 minutes conversation.
That's a long time.
Unsupervised.
Dang, even John was like,
both of them looked at him like,
this dude.
Hey, for real?
Ah.
Like, we should just shoot you because you're stupid.
So excited.
And here we are. The end of the line.
All of this to us.
That's a good one, because I wouldn't have believed her. Yeah, I wouldn't have believed her that there's even a girl in the sky. Oh, into that sweet, thick good night. Ugh.
Yeah. He flipped the script on her. She shut that down.
See, they're a good one. There's no way I would even believe that little girl.
You went away. You said you'd help me and you went away.
Like, I'm sure she's real, but if I was in that situation, I'd have been like, nah.
Yeah, I'd be like,
I'm sorry.
We tried, dog.
Yeah.
We tried.
Go to the front of the plane. Can you do that?
The front.
Yes, that's right. The front.
Oh, that's just mean.
Are you there yet?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh.
Stone, I think, but listen, there's about 2 feet of water.
Oh. Oh. I saw the moon. You think the tide's gonna pull the water up?
Bones, Sherlock.
Oh.
There are bones in here.
What kind of bones?
Yeah, you're going to have to go straight saw, my boy.
Was it dog bones?
What can you see now?
I can see a river. There's a...
Ooh.
Just turbulence. Nothing to worry about. Then that means you're nearly home.
Sherlock.
I'm
in a well.
That's where I am. I'm in the bottom of a well.
Okay.
Why would there be a well in Sherrinford? Why is there a draft?
Sherford anymore.
Who's that contract after you painted them?
They're back at the ancestral home.
I'm letting the water in now. You don't want me to drown another one of your pets, do you? And the final problem? Bye-bye.
Sherlock!
Let you have a dog.
So who the hell is Redbeard?
Redbeard's a person?
We never had a dog.
Oh, they had another brother?
And Sherlock accidentally killed the little brother?
Wow. That's jacked up.
Trevor. We played pirates.
Oh, might have been a friend, though. Might not have
She
been.
killed him. She killed him. She was jealous.
He was Redbeard.
You were inseparable, but I wanted to play too. I that am lost. Oh, who
Damn.
find me deep down with
Oh, yeah, she got to go.
Please let me out.
Oh, she got to go.
That is somebody's
She got
baby.
to go. In the most horrible way, too.
Some distraught parents. You can't tell them our little monster got rid of your baby. Like,
Victor.
Deep water, Sherlock, all your life. Deep waters.
You killed him.
That's wild.
I had no one.
well,
Hey, he about to kill his other best
honestly,
friend. Damn.
That's your fault. Because you cray-cray.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna blame it. I didn't have a best friend. Because you're crazy as hell. She just wanted to play with her brother.
Nemo Holmes. Nobody.
Dates. She used the wrong dates on the gravestones as the key to the cipher, and the cipher was the song.
Is this strictly relevant?
The lights are getting closer.
That's not working. It's number the words of the song. Then rearrange the numbered words to match the sequence on the gravestones.
I am lost without you. Okay.
You're high above us all, alone in the sky, and you understand everything except how to land.
I'm on the plane. I'm lost in the sky. And
Yeah, I know I'm supposed to have sympathy for her, but she killed a kid, so whatever this is supposed to do, I have no sympathy for her, like none. Kick her down a flight of steps.
You're not lost anymore.
She got to go. Ain't no hugging her.
No, you just
A tranquilizer thing.
Help me save John Watson.
No. He's still chained down there. Okay.
Locked him in her old cell.
What goes around comes around. Give me a moment, boys.
He's not as strong as he thinks he is.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Thanks, Greg.
Oh, girl. Y'all need to put a gag in her mouth. Put a blindfold on. Don't let her talk to nobody.
The chair. That's what she need.
It is what it is.
Alive for all these years?
Was that him telling his parents?
I'm not asking how you did it, idiot boy. I'm asking how could you? Kind. You told us that our daughter was dead.
Whatever she is now, Mycroft, she remains our daughter.
He did his best.
Then he's very limited.
Where is she?
People have died. Without doubt, she will kill again if she has the opportunity. She'll ever be able to leave.
When can we see her?
Never.
Dare you say that?
She won't talk. Past, beyond our view. There are no words that can reach her now.
Sherlock.
Sherlock gonna go and play the violin.
Gonna play with her. Huh.
What do we do now?
You hear what the mama just said? She said, Sherlock, you were always the grown-up. First thing I do is check and make sure that that glass is there. Like,
You ain't gonna give me the okie doke twice.
Remember, he started playing Bach before she said, no, just stop. You clearly don't understand it.
You got to play your song.
I forgot she blew up his house.
Yeah, I think you better get round here.
A junkie who solves crimes to get high. And the doctor who never came home from the war. There is a final court of appeal for everyone.
I put the smiley back. I gotta make it right.
Gotta get the gangs out here again.
Too frightening. There is always one last hope. Like they've always been there, and they always will. And wisest men I have ever known.
My Baker Street boys. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. All right, the run out was a little much, but I did like that. I did like the last 5 minutes. The run out was a little much though, but
the run out. Like, why are we running?
Oh, it went from good to decent to let her die, throw her in the ditch, kick some dirt over her, to me being a little disappointed, to them finding their way again, to me enjoying it. It was a roller coaster for this series finale. I mean, it's good. It's good enough to cross your T's, dot your I's a little bit. I can't complain. There is a part of me that I don't know, maybe expected a oh my God moment. We didn't get that. It's just, let's just tie everything up with a nice little bow kind of thing, and we're good. They didn't fumble. They didn't mess everything up. I'm not leaving angry. I really appreciate that last 5 minutes with Mary. Mary did a phenomenal job, and I think without those last 5 minutes, I probably would have felt some kind of way. But it did hit the tones just right. How you feeling, Rekkai? Not so much.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
I like everything that you said, and I love when a series, when they know, okay, as far as we can tell, our time is up. Like it's time to, let's go on and tie this thing off, put a bow on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That wasn't it.
It wasn't it for you, huh?
It wasn't it. Again, this is one of those things that I hate, that having any knowledge of this. Like, I didn't know anything about Sherlock at all before we started watching it. I didn't know anything about the seasons or any of this type of stuff. And I'm glad, I got zero spoilers. But the one thing that people in the comments, when we were doing seasons 1, 2, and 3, couldn't help themselves from saying was how good season 1 and 2 were. 3 was pretty good. It was decent. But that season 4 drove completely off a cliff and was like a disappointment. And everyone everywhere was super, up in arms. And it's hard to not see that or not know that coming into it. So watching it, I'm trying to be like, what were they so mad about? What were they so mad about? It can't be that bad. It can't be that. Yes, I see why they were pissed.
Okay.
After what you gave us pure excellence in season 2. I thought season 3 was really fun, and it was good up until like the season finale of season 3. I didn't believe it. I was like, what the shit? And I think it was because, they did such a good job of drawing out Moriarty. Like the things in season 1 and season 2 were so well thought out, lined out. And then when you get to season 3, it's like, okay, well, we don't really have a real villain, so we'll do this. And we give us Charles Augustus Magnuson. Nah, I don't really care. And then you do this thing where you kind of carry over the East Wind is coming, and it's really Eurus, her little sister. And she was more than formidable But again, you didn't hit me with a Saturday, after school special. Why we tie all this shit up in one episode? Like, no, like if she had that much power, she can get in and get out of the prison whenever she wants to. She can do all this stuff. I don't understand. You should have played with that over the whole season, for real. Like
No, I understand where you're coming from on all of that. I can understand why people probably felt some type of way about that. Real quick, in case you're wondering, like, who some of the people we've been interacting with are, members of the Patreon get access to a private section of the Discord where you can actually watch us react to some of your favorite shows. And some of the perks is that, it actually sways and has an influence on how we see things. For example, Frank said every time we learn something new about Mrs. Hudson, she becomes even more amazing than she already was. Thank you, Frank. I thought that was pretty good. Bookish reminding me of Agatha trying to get those witches to blast her. That was during that moment where it was like the Mexican standoff where everybody's shooting pistols. Or no, that's not. That's actually a terrible terminology for that. That's not what that is, because there wasn't 3 guns. But it was when Sherlock had to make a decision to either shoot his brother or his best friend. Let's see. Ariel said she was a child. I think she definitely needs to go, but we need to get John. Yeah, that part, is kind of like focus on. That was when the big reveal came up of trying to find where John was when he was stuck in the well. Brittany said all 3 siblings went through it. I'm side-eyeing the parents for real. Being really smart alone shouldn't translate to all this trauma. Yeah, I appreciate that big picture look. Ariel said, this is what needed to be looked at, not isolation. She was a child. What were the parents? What were the parents doing when she needed to help build her up? Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you hear like these things, horrible things that kids do. It's like, where were the parents at? Lots of situations like that in real world settings. Frank said, I feel the sister unlocked Sherlock's emotions to flow out more than they did. Yeah, we definitely did get a lot more pull. I'd say with each season, it felt like Sherlock became a little bit more human. Silver Horse, Redbeard being a human rather than a dog, like has been teased for 4 years, wasn't oh my god. Yeah, I said earlier to saying there wasn't like a really big oh my god moment. You have to also keep in mind we didn't have 4 years to go through all of these Sherlocks. We literally went through it in about a month. So I can appreciate the buildup as you're waiting year to year for each particular episode. Maybe if we had the time to sit and think on it, maybe it would have been a larger ish kind of moment. And JH said,
or we had been way more pissed off.
Or that. Yeah. And JH said, I don't know, I was into it. And I'm sure there's probably gonna be that side. I can imagine there would be either love it or hate it kind of sentiment going on. And Brittany closed that same thought out, said, I think this is you hate it or you love it type of situation. So the season itself was decent. It was all right. It was decent. It was, like I said, they didn't mess it up. A lot of times what often happens is shows overstay their welcome and they should have been cut off 2-3 seasons ago. I never felt that with this. This felt like, it's about time to kind of like, let's tie this bad boy up and let's carry on. You've already dragged us through all the storytelling for like the past 5 years, or however long it was when it got started. No win to say when. Regarding just the series as a whole, highs, lows, good, bad, ugly, how you feeling? Would you recommend? Also, would you recommend?
Absolutely. I would recommend. I would not, sully the memory, for anyone. I wouldn't let them know about season 4. I just make of it what you will. It was excellent. I think it lost something when it lost Mary.
There's something to that.
I think that's what happened. I think Mary added a whole new dynamic. After Sherlock faked his death, came back, and Mary's now in the picture and was in the picture for that entire time. Even though Martin Freeman was outstanding, Mary, she was a scene stealer. She stole scenes. And I think maybe because of the personal connection, she made Martin Freeman stronger. And made Benedict Cumberbatch have to step his shit up a little bit. I think Andrew Scott was fantastic, and to see all that play out and be over and done with, except for these tiny teases, to be over and done with in season 2. No, that ain't no. Moriarty. I mean, imagine what Batman would be if, his greatest villain, his arch nemesis, the Joker, if, you take whatever, Batman, the animated series, or any of the Batmans that you love, and you know what, we killed off the Joker and he's done. We're done with him at, the end of the first movie, the end of the, the first season, the second season, something. Nah, it don't make no sense. And even though in your head, that's probably what should have happened with the Joker. No, that don't make no.
Well, Frank said Tim Burton did it. As far as like killing off the Joker.
Yeah, but nobody goes back and looks at those movies with any sort of, you know what I'm saying? Those movies were as damn near as campy as the 60s. And the only redeeming quality of those movies itself was that Michael Keaton was a fantastic Batman and a fantastic Bruce Wayne.
I hear that. Maggie said, I would have cut the plain bit from that episode. It was kind of pointless attempt to make us understand and feel sympathy for a character they just spent the whole episode proving wasn't worthy of it. You know something? I do have
bang, right there.
I think that's great. You know what? There have been the thing about these series is a lot of times there's different directors for each one, right? Benjamin Caron was the one who did this one. The episode before this that I thought was pretty good was, what was it? The Lying Detective. I think that was it. That one, the editing director, Nick Huron, was awesome. Like it moved at a really cool clip. They did some really interesting things with wipes and did some amazing things with the score and stuff. Like technically it felt way more solid than the directing that was done in this one. This one stretched on the hokey a little bit. Like they had like the weird wild takes of jumping out the window and the stuff when the building was exploding and the running at the end. And I don't know, I feel like maybe if they had changed maybe the director's choice a little bit, maybe brought Benjamin back. A lot of times these directors are one in and one off. But I do feel like that season finale could have used probably a little more, I don't know, a more crisp director for this, for more of a farewell. I don't know. I feel like the directing might have had a bigger influence on why we feel the way we feel about the series finale.
Probably. I think one of the biggest problems with this was we got a chance over many episodes to see how diabolical Moriarty was. We got a chance over one episode or a couple episodes really to see, Magnuson at work. And he wasn't really a threat like that, except, he's a rich billionaire, so he could pay to get his way out of trouble. And his vault where he kept all the ditty dirt on people was up here. He didn't have an actual place, so that made him extremely dangerous.
They closed him out mad quick.
Yeah, but Eurus, it seemed like we only got one episode, this episode. And so they did all this stuff to be extra and show us that she's as diabolical as Moriarty and all of this. Like, for her taking 5 minutes to, work with Moriarty, and she didn't, hypnotize and brainwash the warden of this place and all, like,
There's too much. It was just a little too much.
It was, I don't want to say pointless, but it was just, you can't do, I'm not convinced. I understand Eurus was, it's almost like we got to see over an entire episode how brilliant, you got to see in a bunch of different ways how brilliant Sherlock was. Right? the only way that we knew that really that Mycroft was like that was that Mycroft, every now and then, he would use his powers of deduction as well. And he constantly told Sherlock, you know, I'm smarter than you. I'm more clever than you. And Sherlock would just let it go. Just like, okay, you know, whatever. You are who you are, the government, you the popo, you the man. And then, so they tell us in this episode, Eurus is a era-defining kind of genius. She's up there with, you know, Sir Isaac Newton and all that type of stuff. I didn't see her.
Yeah,
I saw that she was bright. I saw that she was clever. I saw that she was a psychopath. We have gone be past high functioning sociopath. She was a psychopath and had been a psychopath for a long time. So we saw she was cruel to little kids, and she, you know, and she had managed to, you know, make her way out of this place. Okay, impressive. If you give me villains, give me Moriarty any day.
Well,
any day.
I think what maybe, if there is any like Achilles heel for just the series as a whole, it seemed like the villain of the week was just a different interpretation of how much smarter the other person is. It's like, what? Well, you got somebody smarter. Well, this week we got somebody smarter. You know, it felt like that. You know, whereas like take, you know, Batman for example. You know, you have one guy, though to me one of the greatest villains of all time, the Joker, is not necessarily the smartest guy in the room, but there's something else outside of just intelligence that makes the Joker, you know, appealing, right? There's something different about the Riddler. There's something different about the why of Mr. Freeze. You know, there's something different about the Scarecrow. You see what I'm saying? Whereas with Sherlock, it's just, oh, well, we just raise the level of intelligence. So if there was like a small complaint, if I think, is the variety of the type of things that Sherlock and John Watson have to overcome, instead of it just being like, okay, well, it's just another smart guy that we have to outsmart.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's not deal breaking. Obviously, like, it's not a deal breaker. We had a great time, but just if this was to be done again, you know, that would be my only small little thing. I know we're getting a little bit closer to the end. Hold on, somebody else said something. Every villain is just, no, I'm smarter, Sherlock. Yeah. I think we're getting a little bit closer to wrapping this bad boy out. You see me kind of holding on, right? I'm kind of holding on because I know once we start saying farewell, it's the end of a series of a show that I really enjoyed. Like, I know I've had my, you know, one of the great things of why you watch with us is for us to critique things. To me, I still think this is like an 8 out of 10 series. It's one I would absolutely recommend. It's fun. The characters are great. Benedict Cumberbatch is incredible. It's just a shame that he oftentimes gets outshined by his sidekick, which is Martin Freeman, which isn't a shame. It's a great thing for us, the viewers. There's so many just great characters that's in it. Highly, highly recommended. Do you have any closing thoughts before we, say adios to everybody?
I agree. I think seasons 1 and 2 are definitely in the 9s for me. I think they were just sublime. Season 3 is in the 8s, you know, and it did have maybe one of those episodes that, you know, creeped over to 9s, but it was in the 8s. This season though it dropped into the 7s. You know, and 7s for cowards.
7s for cowards.
I don't think it was 6s. I think it's better than that. So I still think, you know, high 7s or very low 8s. It didn't stack up. But as a whole, the series is still, you're talking about, you know, whatever that averages to, I would still say you're probably in the high 8s, you know, low 9s. Very, very, this is more than just a solid series. This is a phenomenal series. The score was really good, and it followed the pace. The pacing there was a few of the stories that the pacing is like, why are these so damn long? I get it, we're only doing 3 episodes, but we supposed to be watching TV. I did not go to the movies. I didn't go to the bathroom first. I didn't get no popcorn. Like, Jesus. So, and I actually think that some of these could have really been better if you take it out of squeezing everything into an hour and a half and make it a few more episodes, but drop everything back down to an hour so we get well invested into this and, to be continued. Listen, to be continued, it still works.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
It still works. I mean, hell, the end of season 1, you gave us a cliffhanger that people had to wait 2 years for. Obviously, it works. You could have done that in season.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe they did just because of their shooting schedules on other projects. So, we got to get as much of you as we can while you're here. So, I don't know. Just think it could have been edited and done differently, better. Just so there was not so many points of lag in them.
Brittany gave a great point. Said, I think the show would have been better as a miniseries. Just make 6 solid episodes, but I still love it. Thank you to everybody that is in the Patreon that helped, shape and mold this experience. We would have had a totally different one if it wasn't for you all watching with us, and that's what makes this a ton of fun. If you've been enjoying the way me and Rekkai chop it up on our great casual conversation, you should see him when he's in solo mode. It's really something to behold. Do yourself a favor, head over to his Patreon, show some love, show some support, sign up. It's great content, and of course, check out his YouTube page. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. And of course, head over to his YouTube page, click that subscription button, hey, Rekkai, tell the people how they get in contact with you.
And I'm like, who is this brother he's talking about? That brother sounds so interesting. I would like to meet him. He sounds really great. If you get a chance, stop by my paltry little YouTube page. I'm trying to put together something. I cannot keep up with this man here, but it is my great pleasure and honor to work alongside him to do these things for you. So if you have some time and when you're not visiting his 1,000+ videos, come check out my 100+ videos at Patreon or youtube.com/Nupe from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. Got to be about this right here. But, we don't need euros to unlock this right here. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. All love, and we will catch you on the next project. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.